What's up guys, Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And guess what? Ninja is back. This is the first ever legendary that I got on my Raid account 3 years ago, and I still use him to this day. So many people were upset when they started the game after I did, because I got him at the very end of his first promotion. He was an exclusive champion that you just could not get. You couldn't. It was not allowed, but somehow, some way, they have made it possible again, and you can get him right now for a limited time again over the course of the next month or so, it sounds like. If you are a brand new player or have a brand new account, you just need to use the promo code Ninja Returns. And if you have an account that just doesn't have him, but you've been playing for a while, then all you have to do is there is some sort of promotion pack within the game. So look here, you just go to promo codes if you want to put in a promo code. If not, you just got to go to the shop, and there's going to be something available probably in this limited special offer section. There's going to be some kind of pack where it's just going to be a 5-day login basically to get your ninja. And let me tell you, you absolutely want to build him, but you're probably wondering, now that you got him, how are you gonna build him? And I'm gonna show you a couple options, because it's going to depend on where you want to use him. Now, a while back, I had him in my clan boss team, and he is a clan boss killer for sure. My first ever Ultra Nightmare 1-key team featured ninja. But let me warn you, it's difficult to speed tune ninja. So that's probably going to take some work. You're gonna have to find some reliable videos out there on how to perfectly speed tune your ninja. It might take a little bit of effort, a little bit of tinkering around to get things just right, but that's not where I use my ninja anymore. I use my ninja primarily in my in my Phantom Shogun's Grove team. Now this is my team. Basically I am using him for his burns, because his burns are what take down the bosses the best. So as you can see, I've got a team that takes, I don't know, 30 some seconds or something, I think, to take down stage 25. Ever since they nerfed it a little bit, the team's working pretty well. Some people use him in Sand Devil's Necropolis in a very similar way. Now I'm gonna be real with you. This is for in-game content if you are building him that way. So you are going to have some great gear to be able to do that. I am just barely able to do that with the gear that I have. As you can see, I have built him in triple perception. Now I'm going to get into some other build ideas in a little bit. First, I'm going to show you how I actually have him built. I have him built with Brimstone. That's super important for what I need. And I've got him in a lot of accuracy. You'll see on his A3, it has an AoE freeze. His A2 is what I primarily use him for now, which is his HP burn. I use that to take down the boss. I also use him against Amius last rotation for the same reason, because HP burn is great against Amius. Again, very in-game content. He also has a decreased defense, which is nice, but you have to have super high accuracy. That's why my accuracy on him is 528. But if you go into some of my other areas, like Hydra, I've got bonuses basically from the crest, from Live Arena. You can get different bonuses for different areas. That's mostly where I put most of my bonuses into Hydra and into Fire Knight. Now I used to use Ninja in my Hydra as well. He is definitely useful, Basically, when Hydra came out, my only hope of getting a chest was that Ninja would put up enough damage before the team wiped out, and I would just barely be able to get like the first chest, because Hydra came out just a few months after I started playing the game, and I did not have the champions. But when I was lucky, he would put out enough damage that I would at least get the bottom chest. So he's definitely viable there as well. But this is how I have him built. I've got him in attack percentage gauntlets and attack percentage chestplate and speed boots. And then I've got accuracy on the banner because he needs so much accuracy. Now you could flip these. You could put accuracy on the chestplate and attack on the banner, either one. He needs high attack percentage or a high attack number, and he needs high accuracy. Need both, so I have both. And then of course I threw in some crit damage gauntlets or amulet because it had double accuracy roll as well, and then some extra attack on his ring. And for total stats, you want to be able to keep him alive. 49,000 HP is probably, I mean, it's more than enough for the kind of champion that he is. And he's got decent attack at 5,200. Wish it was higher, but it's very difficult to get all the attack numbers that you want and all the accuracy numbers you got. 247 speed is good enough for what I need out of him. If you are using him as a nuker, you probably don't need him quite as fast, especially if you're early game. You're not going to be able to get those kind of speed numbers. I needed him fast and accurate with some attack, and so that's why he has 528 accuracy. Super important for my build. Now when it comes to, as I said, the blessing Brimstone is great for him. Different content, you might want to try something else. Like if you're super early game, you build him with some accuracy, maybe you put polymorph on him or something. There is going to be a chance, I believe, or what they said, to get awakenings for him. We'll see how hard that is. And then these are my masteries for him. Basically, I'm just trying to get some extra damage out of him and then some extra accuracy. You can copy these if you want. I probably copied them from someone else. I tend to copy my masteries. That's just the way it is. I don't put a ton of thought into my masteries personally. They're too complicated for me. I'm kind of dumb. So that is how I use my ninja, but you might want to use him in arena if you are early to early mid game. Like, he can be used for both his damage, and because he has this AoE freeze, you can use him for control as well. So he can be great in arena, he can be great in clan boss. There's a lot of ways to build him. Now, before, when I used him for other areas of the game, and of course you're going to use him faction wars, Curse City, whatever. He can be built whatever for those things. But if you're going to use him in like clan boss or something, you're going to want to build him for damage. So what I did is I put some gear on a similar champion in Chronom. Chronom is the champion that you can get if you basically get 6 referrals all the way up to like level 50 or whatever. So I did that. I did it the old-fashioned way, which is making 6 of my own referrals and doing all the work myself just to get Chronom, who I unfortunately use very sparingly despite all that work. But he is built a little bit differently when it comes to his masteries, because I was trying to use him in some different areas. I tried him out in Sand Devil, but you need some insane gear, or at least you did when I was trying him. He might be easier to build now, actually. I might try that out. But for now, I just built him in some basically nuker gear just to get more damage out of him. So this might be how you build him more for clan boss or for Hydra, something like that, if you want to get as much damage out of him. And so I did something dumb. I put 5 pieces of lethal and only one piece of Cruel. So I actually need to change this up and put on an extra piece of Cruel. Change out one of these pieces with Cruel. That's okay, I'll figure that out on my own. Let's just pretend that he has Cruel on as well. But you can use Lethal, you can use Merciless, you can use Savage gear. Savage is what I had on my Ninja back when I used him for Clan Boss and for Hydra as well. And so in this case, you want to build him for crit damage rather than just attack percentage. So as you can see, I happen to have a triple roll as well as bonus ascension of crit rate. That's going to be important. I'm not building that up yet. I will save that for CVC because you get extra points. But as you will see, I'm only at 91% crit rate. I will get that to 100% just by finishing that ascension. But then I have attack percentage on the chest plate and I have speed on the boots. You could put attack percentage on the boots if you find speed elsewhere. But the important thing is you need a lot of crit damage. You need 100% crit rate, and you still need some accuracy. As you'll see, I have 276 accuracy. Could be a little bit higher, but that's plenty enough for the Clan Boss and for lower levels of Hydra. It's fine. And his attack's at 4,600. Again, could be higher, but it's fine. If I was able to raise this up a little bit, do some awakening, some ascensions, all that stuff, his attack numbers would go up. I have attack on the banner, crit damage on the amulet, and attack again. Try to get some extra attack rolls on the ring if you can. And that's how I built my Chronum, which is a very similar, not exactly the same, not a clone, but he's very similar to Ninja in that he has this HP burn. And so he also has a 3-hitter here that activates the burn, instantly activating any HP burn. So he's not exactly the same. He doesn't have the freeze that Ninja has, but you can build him in a similar way. I happen to have him in Miracle Heal, but I probably wouldn't do that for Ninja unless you're trying to build him in something for solo jobs. If you are trying to build him to do like a Sand Devil team, you're probably going to want to put him in like regen gear and immortal gear. That's a completely different build. So you could put him in regeneration gear plus some immortal gear, and that basically keeps him alive for the Sand Devil and stuff. You'll have to watch the Sand Devil video if you want to use him for that. I personally use, instead of him, I use Godseeker with Walking Tomb Drain. So very similar kind of concept, except that Walking Tomb Drain doesn't need the accuracy. So if you can't get the accuracy on your Ninja, but you happen to have a Walking Tomb Drain, he kind of can do the same job against the Sand Devil without having to worry about the accuracy. Except that you would need the accuracy if you want to get that Brimstone activated. So unless you have like a 5 or 6 star awakening. So there's all these variables, of course. But that is how I build my Ninja. Congratulations to all of those of you who have been waiting months and years and be like, where's my Ninja? Where's my Ninja? Bring back Ninja. Here's your stinking Ninja. Go get him. So congratulations to everybody who has always wanted a Ninja and never bothered to get a Chronum. This is your chance. He's great. Go get him. Do it now. Then build him. Let me know in the comments how you plan to use him, where you want to use him, and if you like these builds or if you think that they could use some improvement. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Myler Wednesday. If you appreciated this video, I would appreciate your subscription, trying to get up to 1,000 subs as quickly as possible. And I would appreciate if you helped me get there. Thanks so much for watching. I will be back with more Raid Shadow Legends content. See ya!